Hello fight fans, today's MMA world feels like it's being pulled in 10 directions at once. Big fights teased, big fight shut down, champions returning, legends being compared, and some decisions that honestly don't make much sense. Let's start with the biggest name in the sport. Dana White recently made it clear that he's not interested in booking Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler for the rumored White House event. And let's be real, that's a massive shift. For months, Chandler's entire career has basically been on pause waiting for Conor. The Ultimate Fighter season, the trash talk, the I'll wait as long as it takes mindset. But now, Dana pulling back tells you something. Either Conor's return timeline is shaky or the UFC doesn't trust the fight to actually happen anymore. And honestly, it feels like both. At this point, Chandler waiting might be hurting him more than helping him.
January 23rd is Zuffa Boxing. January 24th is the first UFC. And then after that card, we'll start working on the White House fight.
I know there's like all the talk of Michael Chandler and Conor. Do you see like that as like a realistic thing?
No,
happening?
I mean that was a couple years ago.
Yeah, so that's not nothing you'd entertain for the White House.
No.
Now Chandler says if Max Holloway beats Charles Oliveira at UFC 326, he wants a shot at the BMF belt. I'll be honest, does that excite me? Not really. Chandler is on a rough run, and Max, if he beats Oliveira, deserves something massive. Not a fight against someone coming off losses. Stylistically it could be fun, but momentum wise it feels forced. It feels like Chandler trying to stay in the spotlight instead of rebuilding properly. But I'm curious what you think. Does Chandler versus Holloway for BMF actually excite you or doesn't? Let me know in the comments.
Holloway versus Oliveira at UFC 326. Who do you think leaves with that BMF belt?
I got my eye on that one, man. I think Max gets the win. I think Oliveira is coming off of a pretty devastating knockout and turned around real quick, jumped into another training camp, and I got my eyes set on that BMF belt if Max wins, so we'll see.
Now this one's interesting. Ilia Topuria reportedly reached a settlement with his ex-wife and is back training full-time at his private home gym in Madrid. He even posted on Instagram saying the champ is back and he's targeting a return at the White House event, which brings us to the big question: who does Ilia fight next? Option 1, Justin Gaethje, explosive, violent, guaranteed fireworks. That's a classic title defense. But option 2, the super fight, Ilia Topuria versus Islam Makhachev at the welterweight. And personally, I think this is the fight that belongs on White House card. Big event needs a historic fight. Two dominant champions, two massive fan bases, two completely different styles. If this happens on a stage that big, it wouldn't just be a great fight, it could break records. And yes, Conor McGregor currently holds most of the biggest gates in UFC history, but a super fight like Ilia versus Islam on a once in a lifetime type event could seriously challenge that. This is the kind of matchup that feels bigger than a normal PPV. And finally, Daniel Cormier says he doesn't believe anyone could beat Jon Jones in his prime, and honestly, it's hard to argue. Prime Jon Jones had elite wrestling, insane fight IQ, reach advantage, zero fear. Light heavyweight, didn't matter. Whether you like him or not, Prime Jon Jones was a problem nobody solved. So right now the UFC feels like it's at a crossroads. Conor's future uncertain, Chandler searching for relevance, Ilia returning at the perfect moment, and super fights sitting right there waiting to be made. The real question is, will the UFC play it safe or will they go historic? Because if Ilia versus Islam happens on a stage like the White House event, that's the kind of night MMA fans will talk about forever. So here you go fans, that's it for me. So let me know about what you think about this video. Till then, see you in the next episode. Peace.